In 1945, World War II ended. The world celebrated peace. But deep in the jungle, one soldier kept fighting for 29 more years. Imagine being told a war is over, but you refuse to believe it. This is the story of Hiroo Onoda, a Japanese soldier who fought for 29 years after World War II ended. Hiroo Onoda was born in Japan in 1922. He was trained as an intelligence officer in the Imperial Japanese Army. His orders were clear: never surrender, never give up. In 1944, Onoda was sent to Lubang Island in the Philippines. His mission was sabotage and intelligence. Before leaving, his commander gave him a final order: no matter what happens, you must continue fighting. In 1945, Japan surrendered. Leaflets were dropped from the sky telling soldiers the war was over. Onoda read them and believed they were enemy lies. Onoda hid in the jungle. He survived on bananas, coconuts, and stolen rice. For years, he attacked locals, believing the war was still active. One by one, his fellow soldiers died or surrendered. Onoda stayed. Onoda wasn't alone at first. Two fellow soldiers joined him, though they were later killed in skirmishes with local police. One in 1954, another in 1972. Over the years, sporadic clashes with villagers and authorities led to about 30 deaths among locals. The world changed. Men landed on the moon. Japan rebuilt. But Onoda remained frozen in time, still at war. In 1974, a Japanese traveler named Norio Suzuki found him. Onoda refused to surrender. He said only one thing could stop him: an order from his original commander. The Japanese government located Onoda's former commander. He flew to the Philippines and finally gave the order: the war is over. You are relieved of duty. Onoda finally surrendered on March 10, 1974, nearly 30 years later. Why then? Because his former commanding officer, Major Yoshimi Taniguchi, was brought to the island to personally relieve him of duty. Hiroo Onoda laid down his rifle after 29 years. He returned home to a world he no longer recognized. For him, the war lasted a lifetime. When Onoda returned to Japan, he was welcomed as a hero. Yet his actions in the Philippines caused controversy, as his prolonged fighting had cost lives. Onoda later published his memoir, No Surrender: My 30-Year War, recounting his decades in hiding and his dedication to duty. He lived until 2014, passing away at the age of 91. Another Japanese soldier, Private Teruo Nakamura, was arrested in Indonesia in December 1974. Though he surrendered after Onoda, Hiroo Onoda remains the most famous for his extraordinary private war. Hiroo Onoda's story is a reminder of the human capacity for determination, loyalty, and survival. For him, the war didn't end when the world said it did. It ended when duty allowed him to lay down his arms.